Hello, it's Chris Voss here from the chrisvossshow.com, the chrisvossshow.com. Coming with all the coolest and latest blog posts and technology and social media. Be sure to check back daily. This is from Sena, senacases.com. That's senacases.com. They have a huge amount of handcrafted, genuine leather, beautiful cases made for the iPhone, the iPad, and a multitude of other mobile devices. So be sure to check out their website. They usually have stuff that's not your run-of-the-mill iPhone cases and other cases for mobile devices, but really nice leather and beautiful stuff that's going to make you look good when you walk around with your mobile devices. This is a Bluetooth keyboard enabled, what they call their Folio hard case model, the keyboard Folio for iPad 2. It should also work very well with iPad 3. It has a leather book design, folding design, and it has a integrated Bluetooth keyboard and recessed collapsible back stand. So let's get a good idea as to what this baby looks like. On the back, nothing really much to see here. So let's go and unbox it. Of course, we have a review unit here. So here's the case in and of itself. It's a very good looking case. Doesn't feel too heavy, but feels sturdy, very sturdy. Looks really, really good. As you can see here, on the back there's a place for an indentation, of course, for your camera. And what's nice is it's recessed, so if you were to drop this or to scrape it around, it's less likely to scrape your lens on your camera, which is important. You can kind of get ideas of what this looks like with its foam fillers. Now, the one thing this has on the back is it has a stand ability. You can see here, and it's also got a kind of limiter so that when it doesn't go too far back when you're standing this. And what you can do is take your iPad, stand it this way, and it will stand up for you. So that's really smart. I see a lot of keyboard stands, and some of these different features aren't available there. It also snaps into place, so it's not going to fly around with you as time goes by. So you've got a beautiful, elegant-looking case here. The other thing is, too, is a lot of people may not know you have an iPad on you, so probably be less subject to maybe getting somebody interested in taking yours. You can see here that what we have is we have a keyboard. And it's a pretty good looking keyboard. Feels very solid. Good strong keys. Looks like we've got some Bluetooth indicator power lights here. We'll find out what those are about here in a second. We've got some plugs here at the top that we'll plug into. And of course we have the screen that we'll put the iPhone in, or the iPad in, I should say. Looks like we've got a directional manual. And it looks like we've got a charging cable which will plug into the Bluetooth keyboard to charge it. Now, I'll give you up to 300 hours charging time, and it'll take about 3 to 4 hours to charge the device. So let's go ahead and see if we can't pull these out. And we've been pretty impressed with the other devices we've reviewed so far from Sena. So let's go ahead and slide this baby up. Now, they've got a beautiful, nice felt backing up in here. It's very protective of your device, so that's really good. It's not going to scar your device in any way. Make sure we're all up inside there, being new out of the box. So we'll fold this up, and it velcros in very nicely to hold your iPad in place. So what we have here is we'll pop the back off, and voila, there we have it. You've got a place where you can basically do your typing and everything with your iPad, and it works pretty good between the two. You can get a good idea of what this looks like and how this stands as we spin this around, and you can get a good idea. It gives you a great angle at making sure that the iPad's being held up to where you can see it. This is an awesome sort of product for the traveler, people that travel. You get caught at an airport or whatever the case may be. You need to do your work. This gives you the place and position to be able to do that and be able to get stuff done. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this on and plug it in, charge it. I think we need to charge it some straight out of the box. So we're going to charge it and kind of get a good idea of how it works. Be back in a sec. Okay, so taking a look at the keyboard, we've got it charged up now, and we've got it Bluetooth enabled. What it does is there's a flap that comes up that's got a nice soft velvety thing underneath it, and of course you can pull out the Bluetooth keyboard if you so choose, and underneath the Bluetooth keyboard is where you would plug in the plugs. There's an on-off button, it would appear here, where you can turn it on and off in case it accidentally gets powered up. I believe that's what that's for. And so we'll fold this back under here to give it the protection so it's not sliding around, but it fits in there really well. It's a very nice little keyboard. What's really cool about the keyboard too is not only does it type well, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that on our screens, but it types very well and efficiently. But it's got different things to turn on and off the screen if you so choose. If you want to go to a home button, you can do that also. If you want to lock it, you want to control sound, music, all that sort of good stuff. If you want to call open pictures, etc., etc., if you want to adjust your brightness, you can do that too. And if you want to search, you can do that from here too. So pretty cool where you've got controls over what you need to do with the iPad. Now this, of course, you can pull this out, use this with any other Bluetooth keyboard allowable device such as your Mac, your iPhone, etc., etc. So if you're like me, and you're probably carrying a iPad case and also an iPhone case around with you, this will work for both those devices, which is really nice. In fact, you just take your iPhone and just prop it up in there and away you go. So really love the product. Very beautiful, very well designed. I love the stand feature to it. You can kind of get an idea as to what this looks like. It's still very lightweight, comparatively. There's a keyboard in there and everything else, but it looks good. And you don't feel like you're carrying around a giant case like sometimes you have with iPad cases. Be sure to check it out. It's the keyboard hard case Folio. You'll find it at senacases.com. That's senacases.com. Highly recommend it. Beautiful product, handcrafted leather. Can't beat that, huh? Thanks for coming by the chrisvossshow.com. Be sure to check back often.